Today when I tried to do some spray work, I just realized that I have left this airbrush unattended for a whole month with a lot of paints inside of the cup. So now it's totally clogged and messed up. I don't know if I can restore it, so I think it's a good chance to make a video about maybe cleaning the airbrush. I mean, let's see if I can do this. Oh man. By inspecting this airbrush, I know that there's no way I can remove the pin as it's totally stuck in this channel, and I think I have to remove this nozzle first. Remove this. Oh, I have to be very careful. There's a very high resistance here. I don't want to break the nozzle here. And also I don't want to bend the pin. Okay, now it's removed. I can see a lot of paint is stuck in this nozzle, so I just gonna put it here so that I don't lose it. So this paint was damaged by an accident, which is bent like this. So I probably will have to replace the pin, but now I have to remove it first. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this airbrush cleaner. This is a very aggressive one. So normally I don't use this. I think it might damage the coating inside of the brush, but as it's a special occasion, I think I would have to use this. I'm gonna spray some paint inside of this thing and let it work with the paints and see if we'll loosen it up a bit. Ooh, as you can see, the paint is dripping down here. Won't move. Since I've already removed the nozzle, so I think I'll just use some brutal force to get it out. Come on. Oh my god. I've bent the needle like second time damage, but it's fine. I'm gonna replace this nozzle anyhow, so it's okay. Now it's been removed. Try to get more of this into the cup, and then use a brush and gently rub it inside of the cup. You can see it has taken out a lot of paints, really thick paints. Just look at this, it's, oh my god. That's the price you're gonna pay if you forget to clean your airbrush after use. Gonna do it again. Okay. I think now a lot of paint is already, I mean, in the cup is already started to loosen up and come off, which is a good sign. Just gonna clean all those paint residue with the paper, I think. Now after 4 or 5 times of cleaning with a very aggressive airbrush cleaner, most of the paint is already gone in the cup, but there's still some left in the, you know, this part of the airbrush. I need to get some of this cleaner here and use this tiny brush, airbrush cleaner brush like this, and get it soaked with the cleaner and then gently push into this. And this thing is a bit short, on the short side. So also got these sets, which is a bit longer, so I can try to get inside of this. Be very careful because this is metal and it's very sharp. As you can see, it's getting inside of the cup. Man, this is weird. But it definitely cleans the inside. You can see all those paints here. See that? Oh my. What have I done to you, poor airbrush? Okay, let's do it again. See, it's a lot cleaner now. I think I can use maybe 2-3 more wash. Disassemble the rest part of the airbrush. And this trigger. Now I'm gonna do a flush with this cleaner again. Make sure it's clean. And I'm gonna do a flush on the back end as well. All right, you can see all those residue paints are coming out. Oh man, this is a messed up airbrush. Now, just put it aside. Now I'm gonna use some this Mr. Tool Cleaner and pour it into this, maybe a little bit more. And let the nozzle soak in this tool cleaner for a minute. Let's clean this part, exterior. Makeup pads, these cotton pads are really useful when it comes to cleaning these like airbrushes. So what I'm gonna do is just spray some of this cleaner onto the cotton pad and let it just cover it with the brush and let the chemicals do its job. And after a while, as you can see, most of the paint has already come off, which is really good. It's very effective, and then we can just do it sometime more rather easily. So now, basically, oh my god, my gloves broke. The exterior of the airbrush is already, you know, back into its shape. There's only some residues here and there, which can be cleaned quite easily. Shiny, isn't it? Okay, now let's clean the nozzle part. You don't really want to go like this way, because if you do, the paints, I mean, these thinners will just get right into this air hole, which is what you don't want to do. So I'm gonna clean it like this way, so I don't get any paints into this air vent, air hole. It's still not 100% clean on the inside, but I'm not gonna clean it now. I'm gonna clean it a bit later. So I'm gonna put it here. Now let's clean this nozzle. This one is totally clogged up. I can't see light through, so there were paints stuck inside of it. And to do the cleaning of this thing, I need a little cleaning pane like this. Just gonna carefully get it inside and twist it gently, very gently actually. You don't want to widen up this part. And now I'm gonna try to use this brush. I'm gonna only insert tiny amount of hair and try to push whatever left inside of these. Now I'm gonna use some paper towel, get the paints out. As you can see, these paints are drawing out and transferred to the paper. Oh! It's okay, I've ruined 2 pairs of gloves already, so now you can see it's clean. Now let's clean this part. Let's clean this part as well. Yeah, nice and shiny. Now I can actually start to reassemble the thing. But before I do that, I have to apply some of this super lube. Now this works like a charm. I mean, it's not necessary to disassemble this part because I just checked it. There's no paints, there's no you know, malfunctioning of these seals or the spring, so you don't have to clean it and it will be fine. So let's get it back in. The spring works like it should be. Now is the needle. Because this needle has already been damaged and I damaged it again, so I don't really want to repair it, though I can, you know, but it requires a lot of time. It's not worth it. And so I bought a new one, the water needle, and let's just open it. I bet this is straight. Yeah, this is a perfect needle. Right, before I put this nozzle back inside of the airbrush, I need to apply some of these seals from Tamiya, which is really good. It prevents air from leaking from these gaps between the nozzle and this part. So, no. So I'm gonna have some of these. A tiny bit is okay. You don't want it too much. So just gonna apply it right here. Right, that's enough. Just a tiny twist. It's a firm. Right, you want to be careful, like really careful. And slide this new needle very carefully. I don't want to damage it again. Okay, it should come out like this. Perfect. And lock it down. Yay. I'm gonna pull the needle back so I don't damage it while I'm installing this cap, the first cap here. Last but not least, the rear end of the airbrush. Right. It's back to life. Okay, now let's give it a final polish and it should be good. Right, now let's get some paint inside of it and try black paint. Okay, as good as new. So now I can use it for my next project. Cheers!